Kyle! Kyle! Where is this guy? It's been such a long time. We haven't done this in so long.
Chris! I'm here!
Wow, look at
Are we doing this?
look at you.
We're really doing this?
Yeah, we're
It's been so long.
real quick. It has been a long time. One quick question.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I've missed this so much, Chris. I
have
haven't
to.
gotten a haircut or really taken care of myself since then. Since
No,
last time.
your hair looks good.
Does it? Does
looks
it?
good.
I tried to
Yeah.
put it together as quick as I could when you called.
You did, yeah. Where you're here.
I'm
You're
so
here.
excited. It's Christmas. It's a real Christmas miracle.
Yeah, it absolutely is. What a miracle.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining us. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. My name is Kyle,
And I'm Chris.
and we are excited to share some Christmas facts with you today.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a great day today. People often say, like the day after Christmas is not as exciting, but I feel even more excited right now in this moment.
Yeah, now I get to play with the presents that I got yesterday.
Absolutely. And so, yeah, what better way than to share all the history of Christmas, the important details about this holiday that maybe you had never heard before.
Chris, did you know that mistletoe actually came from elves who were missing toes?
Mistletoe, missing toes.
Yes, because the elves in the North Pole, freezing cold up there, they start missing toes. They would eat the mistletoe, the little berries on the mistletoe, and it would grow their toes back.
Kyle, let me hit you with some more Christmas knowledge.
Hit me with it, Chris.
The actual origination of gingerbread house making was not actually what we do today. The origination of it was people needed to use gingerbread loaves of bread, and they would build real life gingerbread houses out of the bread. They would build kind of a perimeter around themselves, make a little door, a nice little archway, maybe carve some of the bread to get in, maybe a nice window in there. But it would just be an entire house of bread that they would then live inside of.
That sounds incredible.
I know. And
Imagine
then we got
painting that house with frosting. Well, Chris, let me give you my last fact. So this is really just comes from elf conflict. So, little elves battling with each other and everything. House elves, I don't know if you ever heard of them. They kind of go in at night, clean up your shoes. Sometimes they take your shoes.
Have heard of them.
Take your socks, stuff like that. They used to be in the North Pole, but they weren't good enough at making toys. So Santa sent them down to like different houses and everything. So what we do is we string popcorn on our Christmas trees to keep the house elves away.
I've been doing popcorn on a string wrong for a long time.
Really?
Yeah, I've just been eating it on a string.
Oh man.
So, all right, and our last fact that you need to know, very important about Christmas time, is so hot chocolate today is what we kind of celebrate this season with.
Yeah.
But before it was all about hot Kool-Aid. Everyone was drinking hot Kool-Aid because you could change the colors of it.
Yeah.
There's red, there's green, there's other holiday colors.
Blue. Yep.
Yeah, I mean that can work.
Orange.
That you could twist that into a Christmas
Yellow.
thing somehow. But yeah, it was everyone was drinking hot Kool-Aid.
Chocolate is great. Nothing beats a box of Raisinets. Chocolate covered raisins.
So many things beat a box of
But
raisins.
sometimes I just want some gummy worms.
That's crazy. And so I hope you enjoyed those facts. Those facts were enlightening to us.
Now
and we
you
wanted
know
to-
more about Christmas and the history of Christmas.
And that was what our goal was today. But as we go forward today, we want to send it over to our friend Lauren, who's got some of the best Christmas presents that you could ever see in your entire life.
Presents.
It's going to be great.
Hey everyone, my name is Lauren, and today I'm ranking my top 4 favorite Christmas presents ever. Okay, so let's start with my least favorite, donut pen. It's a pen and also a donut. There's not much to it, but it's just, it takes regular writing and turns it up a notch. How sweet is this? Gift number 2. This one's a real humdinger, and this one's really fun. I really like it. I play races with it. Here we go. It is a wind-up llama. Hold the drama for this llama. It's a little noisy, but that's okay. It's so much fun you don't even hear it, right? Pretty cool. You can find it at your local Five Below. These next two was really hard for me to decide which one was 2 and which one was 1. Super hard, but I came to a conclusion, and we'll start with number 2. Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, I got him from Disney World. Ever heard of it? And you can do this. Not only does he light up, good flashlight. My power went out the other night, so use this guy for that. And he also, give him a second, he bubbles. He bubbles. Look at that. Endless hours of fun, of bubbly, lighty, Buzz Lightyear fun. To infinity and bubbly on. What could possibly beat that toy, you ask? Ice cream cups. You know, I think it's wild that they call them cups because I would say these are more of a cone, but whatever. So let me just show you what these look like. We're gonna do an unboxing. How many people like unboxing videos? Today we're gonna be unboxing some ice cream cones. We're gonna open this up. Here we go. My grandpa likes to feed these to birds. I don't know if that's okay for them, so don't do that. I don't know if that's what they like. But let's just taste test them right here. So you get a cone, you can fit something in there, like some sprinkles, or ice cream. That's probably, yeah, ice cream is what you probably want to put in here. Styrofoamy. Mmm, very nice. So go get yourself some ice cream cones. Maybe not these ones though. All right, everyone, thanks for viewing my top 4 favorite Christmas presents. Put in the comments which one was your favorite and which one you'll be asking for next Christmas. And make sure to get some ice cream cones because they're sweet. See you next time. Bye.
Wow, that was awesome. Thank you so much, Lauren. I love Christmas presents. It's the best. What are you?
Christmas.
Why are you singing
What's
right
that?
now? What are
I'm
you singing?
sorry. Was I singing?
Yes.
Yeah, I was singing. One of my favorite Christmas songs that maybe not many people have heard about because we've all heard of White Christmas, but have you heard of Red Christmas?
No. Is that a real song?
It is. It doesn't have the same kind of traction and pop as the White Christmas song does,
Okay.
but very similar lyrics. I'm dreaming of a red Christmas. Do you
Okay.
get it? Do you know why?
No.
The other one that I really enjoy is Blue Suede Santa.
Okay.
Yeah, you never heard of it?
No.
The idea of Blue Suede Santa was all about the blue suede suit that Santa would wear. He went through kind of a season where he was just trying out different, wardrobe changes, and just like red's very like, hey, I'm here, I'm out there. But with the blue is, I think it's a little bit more incognito, if you will.
Harder to see at night. Like, yeah, you're up on a chimney, up on a roof.
Yeah, and it might be a little bit more flattering, a little bit more slimming for
Sure.
him. And where
Sure.
the red's just like, I don't want to be a big red stop sign. I don't want to be a big red light out here. I want to try on my blue suede Santa suit.
It definitely pops. You got any other ones?
Yeah, this one is actually pretty great. It centers around the Christmas meal. So Christmas
Okay.
Eve meal,
Yeah.
Christmas Eve meal, Christmas
Christmas
Day
ham,
meal,
like Christmas ham.
Yeah, Christmas Day after Christmas. Yeah, but just the meal itself, and not everyone's sure of who's bringing what or who's making what, and there's always a couple of things on the table that you're kind of like, I don't know what that is. And so one of those things is the Jiggly Jello surprise, and so thankfully there's a song written about it that I love so much. And so
How does the song go?
how's the song go? I'm so glad you asked. It's Jiggly Jello surprise. So it's you won't believe your eyes with this Jiggly Jello surprise. Grandma made it, so you cannot despise. It's the most glorious Christmas compromise.
Well, we have learned a lot today about Christmas, and so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna see how well Jake and Connor know their Christmas movies.
Not a chance they do well at this.
Let's see.
I think it's Santa Claus. Or Santa Claus 2. Santa Claus 3. Is it Elf? Is it Elf?
It's Elf.
Was it Elf?
I didn't even read it.
Okay.
It's Elf.
I'm a slow reader.
Elf.
It's Elf
He says,
again.
he says mac and cheese. It's
I
Elf.
think. God's Not Dead.
Elf! Nailed it! Elf.
Is it a Hallmark movie?
It's Elf. I think they're all Elf, because Elf is objectively the best Christmas
No,
movie.
I heard this one before. I don't know. Elf's the best Christmas movie?
Objectively. Oh, the Polar Express. Shot in the dark.
I thought it was Elf.
Polar Express is creepy. Oh, I know this one, but I'm not gonna say it.
Elf.
No, it's a Wonderful Life.
It's in Home Alone. He's watching.
Is it actually Home Alone?
Yeah. He's watching a movie,
I was
and in the
gonna see-
movie it says it. So it's a movie in Home Alone.
But I think they want. So you're saying that.
So it's in
That feels
Home
like
Alone.
a cop out answer. That feels like you get like half a point.
no, because he also says it in Home Alone.
Yeah, but it's not from Home Alone. It's from a different movie.
It's not about from. It's in. It's
No,
in
it's
Home
from a different
Alone
movie.
or Home Alone 2.
That's the Grinch.
How do you know?
Is it right? Chris said yes. I'm right. It's wrong. It's the Grinch.
It's in.
That's the Grinch.
I heard this before. That's the Grinch.
Yeah.
Elf.
The Grinch.
Oh. Toy Story. Toy Story 2. Toy Story 3.
4 with the bear. No, the bear than 3. What's the guy that smells like strawberries?
Lachlan.
No, not Lachlan.
Sir Loves a Lot.
No, yeah, let's go with that. The
Yeah.
villain of Toy Story 3's name is Sir Loves a Lot.
Yeah, it was like a plot twist.
Oh, it was a plot twist.
Spoiler
alert.
Dude Perfect.
No, not Dude Perfect. That's a YouTube guy.
It's a YouTube guys. Guys.
Well, that went just about as we expected it would go, didn't it? Yeah.
No better, no worse.
just right there, right in the middle. Just shoot for mediocrity. And so right now, we thought another favorite game of ours is to go ahead and rate Christmas lights that we have seen.
Yeah.
And I love when we put together a good Christmas showing outside of a house. I know for me, some of these lights are not quite up to my standards. My standards are more like one strand of bulbs that go around one part of my house.
Yeah, you know what we always say, if you can't beat them, just take pictures of it and claim it as your own.
That is exactly what we say.
So we're gonna rate them and see how well they did.
Let's go with picture number 1. Wow.
There is
That's a
a
good house.
lot happening in that house.
There is a lot
Giant
happening.
inflatable house. I can't see an inch of that house that's not covered, other than the roof.
The roof
they
is
didn't really do a lot.
kind of weird pockets. I think it's supposed to be snow kind of falling down.
Okay. Okay.
On a scale to 100, 1 to 100, where do you think this falls?
I think I would maybe give it an 88.7.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking at like a cool 64. I'm just.
Oh,
not-
okay.
yeah,
Okay, so you're not
no.
very high on it at all.
No. It's not me.
I like the inflatable Santa. I'm a big fan of using the inflatables.
It just feels like
Um,
it's organized chaos is what it is, and I'm just not a fan of all the bigger things, right?
Okay.
Like, show me
Okay.
some more
I
lights.
see a lot of different Santas. That might confuse the kids a lot.
I don't
Which
like
Santa's real? How do we know? You don't, because there's 8 of them or more.
Number 2.
Okay.
This looks nice.
It does.
And I know there's like a little play on this because there's things going on here with Noel and the L is kind of sideways, but
I don't like it.
it looks
If
sloppy.
you
to me.
look, the E even looks a little crooked.
I mean-
what are you doing? It looks like you took care of the roof, and then you're just like, let's throw this stuff out in the driveway. And
What do you give it out of 100? I'm just gonna let you know. I'm gonna go with 72. 72. Better, Still not where I'm at.
I'll give it a 71. It's a C
Okay.
minus.
Okay. Yeah.
Slanted C.
That was how I graduated high school.
Yeah. Mediocrity. All right, so this next one, this is very bright.
It is very bright.
I love the brightness of this
I
one.
love it. And many would see there's a person in the doorway actually in a suit there that is not Santa. That's actually just a guy named Steve. I believe this
Oh,
might
that's
be his
gotta
house.
take away points.
It does because it's not the real thing. It's just Steve in a red
Right.
jacket.
I like all the blue.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and Steve, you in your suit and your neat little yard. I'm gonna give you a 41.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so the fact that they use so much blue, like I said, I'm a big fan of that. So it gets bonus points. The brightness, I'll give it a 77. Yeah.
Respectfully disagree.
Okay. That's fine. It's Christmas. It's about forgiveness. And I forgive you. So,
Forgive your bad score.
all right, Chris, for this next one, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like a box of Fruity Pebbles.
It does look like a box of Fruity
All
Pebbles.
of those colors just makes me want to get a box of Fruity Pebbles, some milk, and. But if I'm thinking of a house that I want to see from outer space, they got the roof completely covered. The
They do.
yard is completely covered.
That's true. You know, if
colorful
you-
lights. I'm a big fan of the multicolor lights, not just the yellow and white lights.
If you're ever space traveling and you want to know where you are, this comes in very handy.
Yes. I like this house. What does it say in the front yard? Can you see that? Does it just say Merry Christmas?
It just says the Christmas something, I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a. I'm still gonna score it in the 70s. I'm thinking
Okay.
of just a straight up 75.
Okay.
I've been kind of harsh on these, but
You have been. I'm gonna go with 88. The year I was born.
lastly, let's come to number 5 here. I like this. I like that it's.
It almost looks like it's got like a Christmas town or a Christmas
Yes.
village type.
I like this so much. I'm scoring it at a 99.
99.
Yep, I'm a
okay.
fan.
Okay. Not perfect.
No, I mean I'm
A
not
90.
there in the picture, so you're missing out on 100 without me. But
I'm gonna go with an 87.
okay,
I'll go with an 87. It's a
That's
B
high.
plus. It's a B plus.
yeah.
That's good. That's good.
yeah, yours is wrong, but it's okay because it's a 99.
Sure.
Well, all this month we've been talking about celebrating. We're talking about celebrating what God did for us by sending Jesus.
Woohoo!
So we're excited to jump into today's message. Hope you enjoy it. Listen up. It's going to be great talking all about the hope that we have to celebrate.
On behalf of Heritage, I want to thank you guys so much for being flexible with an online service today. I know this looks a little bit different than how it normally does on a Sunday morning. But with that being said, let us take a moment to dive into our story for today, which is going to be the Christmas story looking at the 3 wise men. But first, because we're at home, we have the opportunity to get a little comfortable and wear some pajamas. Much better. So what we know about stars from other books in the Bible is that they're the sign of a new king being born. And the wise men also knew this, being true to their name, the wise men, and they knew that they had the opportunity of a lifetime to be able to go and meet this new king and worship him. So what they did was they went and gathered all their things and they started off into the desert, bringing gifts kind of like these, but probably a little bit different. Now, we don't know how long the journey was, nor do we know when the wise men ended up arriving to see Jesus. But what we do know, and what we do get from this, is that they came to worship the one true King Jesus. Even if they were a little bit late for the birth, they still were able to come and worship. Just like we're able to still worship Jesus, even if it's literally the day after Christmas. And we can follow the lead of these wise men by being able to worship him no matter what day it may be, no matter what circumstances we might be in or how we're feeling that day. Now, we can actually look at this story in the Bible. Now, if you have one at home, go ahead and open it up to Matthew chapter 2, and then we can read the following. After Jesus was born in Bethlehem during the time of King Herod, Magi from the east came to Jerusalem and asked, "Where's the one who had been born King of the Jews? We saw his star when it rose and have come to worship him." Now King Herod heard this, and let me tell you, King Herod's the current king, and when he heard about a new king coming, he didn't really want to give up his power, so he was a little bit disturbed and upset. So what the king did is he went through and gathered up a bunch of the priests and religious teachers, and he asked them where he might be able to find this newborn king. And they replied, "In Bethlehem in Judea, for this is what the prophet has written. But you, Bethlehem, and the Lamb of Judea, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah. For out of you will come a ruler who will shepherd my people Israel." So then King Herod went over to these wise men and told them to go and find this Savior so that he might be able to worship the king too. But what the wise men knew, staying true to their name of being the wise men, they knew that King Herod was up to something. So what they did is they went on their way and they were able to see this young newborn baby Jesus, and they were able to worship him, and they were overjoyed upon their arrival. But they knew that King Herod was going to be on his way pretty soon, so what they did was they went an entirely new route back so that they didn't give away the location of baby Jesus. Pretty wise, am I right? Now, even if we didn't receive what we had hoped for this Christmas, or maybe we didn't get to see who we wanted to see on Christmas Day, every day is a good day to remember the love that Jesus has offered for us. And it's always a good day to remember that we never have to stop celebrating Jesus no matter what's happening around us. Thank you all so much again for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys taking the time. Happy Sunday, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Well, thank you so much for tuning in. We definitely wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yes, absolutely. And while you're here, we want to let you know there's tons of other content that you should check out. We have an entire playlist for all of our worship songs that you can sing along to right now. You can do all the motions and everything right now. So check those out too.
And then make sure if you look at our channel, you can check out last year's Christmas special and see all the fun things we did last year. And then just go ahead and take a look at all the other weird stuff that we do.
There's a lot of weird videos on there. I flipped over in a shopping cart. You've done some really good trick shots.
We eat a lot of gross stuff. It's disgusting, but we don't want to ruin all the surprises for you. So please go check that out and then subscribe to our channel. So when we upload new stuff, you see it.
Yes. Thank you again so much for joining us. Can't wait to see you next time.